Dear one, the greatest thing you'll ever do is help teach another to love, to be loving, to respond with love and care, kindness. You'll do that by who you are. It's as simple as that. Your genuineness, your loving kindness will transform those around you. Not all the time, not always successfully, but some. And that is worth absolutely everything in the universe and beyond. Somehow or other, I learnt from, especially Mum, loving kindness, what sincerity and earnest friendship truly is. I learnt it from someone who was not perfect by any means, but wonderful in that regard. Able to love, does love, and that example to some around you is of infinite value, love. And from it you should realize that you are part of the kingdom of God, the kingdom of heaven, life, true life, life eternal. It's who you are by his grace and loving kindness, whether you realize it's of him or not. I know a couple, they've had a rocky road in their separate lives, and they're married now. Well, I'm not sure if they're married. They could be just an ongoing couple. And they both had children before. They've had another little child. And this little child shows, even at this incredibly young age of just under 2 years of age, a gentleness, a sweetness, a freedom to love and care. And you know it's because of the parents. Parents from an adult point of view are not perfect. But there's something absolutely wonderful that they've got. I was going to say they've achieved in this little kiddie who is curious, who wants to be friendly, who just reacts perfectly. And you think it has to be something to do with these two parents. And I don't honestly know how they've got it right, but they certainly have. I mean, by the grace of God, of course, gives us the opportunity and the wherewithal to achieve whatever we do. It's not of ourselves, is it, in a sense? It's because what he makes possible for us, that we may spiritually flourish. You could say despite or because of the difficulties of life. And the blessings of life too. I don't mean just trouble by any means. But that somehow it gives us his loving kindness in our being, And we see the results. And it's beautiful. Love you, Heavenly Dad. Love you. I've seen my daughter love, caring for her puppy, caring for this little girl that I'm talking about. And you suddenly realize that in all the difficulties of life and the blessings, God is doing something wonderful. I think He's teaching us to love, to be kind as He is kind, creative as He is creative. And you might think this sounds arrogant, but I think He's teaching us to be good as He is good. Thy loving kindness is sweeter than life to me. Thy loving kindness is sweeter than life. My lips shall praise Thee. Thus will I bless Thee. Thy loving kindness is sweeter than life. I lift my hands up unto Thy name, O Lord. I lift my hands up unto Thy name. My lips shall praise Thee. Thus will I bless Thee. Thy loving kindness is sweeter than life. Thy loving kindness is sweeter than life to me. Thy loving kindness is sweeter than life. My lips shall praise Thee. Thus will I bless Thee. Thy loving kindness is sweeter than life. I lift my hands up unto Thy name, O Lord. I lift my hands up unto Thy name. My lips shall praise Thee. Thus will I bless Thee. Thy loving kindness is sweeter than life. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. So don't forget, dear one, the love in you is everything. To life eternal, to both you and others. Not all others, not all the time. You won't have here in this world some perfect track record. But you will be of our Heavenly Dad. In fact, to correct this, you are of your Heavenly Dad. And just occasionally you'll see it as clear as crystal, as clear as perfect colours in the spectrum of perfect light, by the grace and the loveliness of our Heavenly Dad in us. Jon 17 says He dwells in us. And just occasionally you'll see it, love, with absolute clearness of mind. And you'll know in your heart you are of heaven. And that God is your God. Everything to you. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. To worship you I live, to worship you. I live to worship you. To worship you, I live. To worship you, I live to worship you. Oh, 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 to worship you, I live. To worship you, I live to worship you. You just keep singing that, dear one. You'll transcend. It's as simple as that. Thank you, Heavenly Dad.